wonder. Nope. Okay. Hello, Martha. Live chat. How are we doing? Oh, my shirt's a little crooked. All right, let's get us pulled up on my phone. All right, I did come on a minute or so early. Hey, Lily. To hopefully get those notifications out. Hey, Sandra and Lori. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Hey, Cece. All right, is everyone hearing me okay? Ooh, look at that mess behind me. I don't like that. Let's cover that up. I have been working on finishing up projects. Hey, Vicki. And because I have a craft show in, let's see, three weekends, about 3.5 weeks. And then I'm doing one 2 weeks after that, and then another one a week after that. So I'm trying to finish up projects that I've had kind of waiting around, but I'm excited to do some stenciling. Hello, Deborah and Janice. Thanks for being here. I'm going to keep my phone on here too because my iPad doesn't always show me stuff. Okay, so this past Friday night was my craft Zoom. And I wanted to share with you who were not there the projects I made. I love this new stencil. I think it's called Bit of a Mess. She's so adorable. I love the messy bun. She looks really tiny on this huge sweatshirt, but it's an 8.5 by 11 stencil. She's got her coffee. She's got her glasses like me. She's got her messy bun. And it says, Bit of a Mess, but doing my best. And I got this blue sweatshirt at Walmart. I purposely got it large because I wanted it to be oversized. Isn't it cute? Yes. So this is a stencil that came out with the winter catalog, but I love it because it's non-seasonal. So I wanted to show you that. And then the other project I made was using this stencil that was, I think, a craft club last year. It's called, it's the Most Wonderful Time, or Most Wonderful Time, I think. Anyway, I love the detail in the poinsettias and the pine cones and the ribbon and the pine and the leaves and stuff. I'm not going to color this one in, like watercolor it. I like it how it is. This is an 11.5 by 11.5, I believe. So those were the two projects that I made. This one is for me. This one will be in my craft show. Or craft shows, plural. All right, so, on my, and I should check if anybody responded. Hi, Janice. Hey, Sally. All right. I did post a picture a little bit ago. I didn't have a ton of time. Hannah would like to see I can do all things or come all ye faithful. I asked which of these 3 stencils I should use tonight. So I'm going to show you the choices that we have. I'll probably only do one because I do need to make some more reels. But this is one of our new stencils. I know it's backwards. That's just, thank you, YouTube. But it's one of my favorite verses. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It's got kind of a fun frillies around. We could either do it on the white background or we could paint this side and do it in other colors. I think it would look stunning in all white on a black background. So the next one is the 12 by 18 stencil, O Come All Ye Faithful, the big church with snow and some beautiful trees. And it fits perfectly on the 12 by 18 two-sided shelf sitter. So this is about an inch thick. It stands on its own. So the nice thing about these is you can do a project on each side. You like them all, Vicki. All right, the other one, this was one of my favorite surfaces that was in the clearance section. It is no longer in the clearance section. And this one I noticed the chalkboard is bowing a little. I may need to glue that down once we're done. But my idea with this, I could either leave it the wood color or paint the wood. And then I was thinking about doing the nutcrackers in white. So I was thinking maybe painting the wood red. I don't know. The nice thing about doing chalk paste, I cut out when showing the second one. Did anybody else see me cut out my video? Anyway, the nice thing about doing chalk paste on this chalkboard is I can, if I want to leave this up for Christmas and then I want to change it out for, I don't know, winter, I could do something snowman. I could change it out. That is the nice thing about the chalkboards. Now, if I want to make it permanent, I let that, okay, I'm not sure what happened. It didn't cut out on my phone, so I don't know. If you want to make it permanent, do the chalk paste, let it dry, and then you would just spray seal it so that if it got wet, it wouldn't smear or anything like that. So, Nutcracker, the church, or I can do all things. Now, I have seen someone do this on a smaller board, and they did the words kind of up here, like maybe "Oh come." I don't know how they did it. I can't remember, but they did "Oh come all ye faithful" or something like that. Nutcracker or church. I love the church. Church. All right. So my next question is, this is a white background, okay? The church was cut up. This is the church. Okay, it's 12 by 18. And it's got kind of an old-timey font. "Oh, come all ye faithful." Snow. Snow on the trees. Really pretty. I'm looking at where... So if I do this one, okay, a lot of you want the church. So we'll do the church. So let's talk about this. Let me move these other ones out of my way. Because we could make it real simple, and we could just do the whole thing in black paste on the white surface. Okay? Or we could do... See, because it's a white background, I would do the snow. I don't know, maybe I could do the snow in like gray, so it's not black. We could do the church in black, so it'd be white with a black outline. I'm thinking to do the trees in green, because then wherever it shows green here is going to be left white. So it'll look like snow on the tree, I think. What do you guys think? And then I would do the words probably in gold. Now the thing is, if I don't like it, how it turns out, I could spray it, wipe it. It's not a chalkboard, so it would still leave some color, but then I could sand it a little bit. Blue background. You want me to paint this whole thing blue? I don't know if I want to paint it blue. The nice thing is if you have paint markers, you could color in the windows. I have seen some people do that where after they sprayed it, they painted or colored in like the windows to be stained glass. That would be pretty. That would be a lot more color. somebody else wants me to paint it blue. Like, I think I'm going to leave the background white for tonight. Maybe. They're not stars, actually. Those are snowflakes. I thought they were snowflakes. I think it's snow falling. Another person painting. I don't know that I really want to paint the whole background today because that just takes a lot of time. Oh, make the snowflakes gold. I was thinking of just doing like silver so they weren't black. Okay. Maybe on the back side or on another one, I will paint the surface. But, and you can paint these shelf sitters. What I like about them though, is that you don't have to paint them. I might have a larger version of that framed sign that I could do the church and then the words up, and I could paint the background of that. There's going to be some space on these sides where there's no snowflakes, so I may go back and add. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Back on now. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean, Sally. Did it cut out again? You know what? This stencil is not very sticky, so I did not fuzz it. I've been finding that some of them are not very sticky, so that's why I kind of felt it. I think it'll be okay. Now, if I would have painted the surface, then I would have needed to. Oh, make the church blue. All right. Hi, LG. You must be new. This is my website where you can find all of these stencils as well as the paste and ink for shirts. Okay, so you're thinking do the outline of the church. Actually, the church, a lot of the church is going to be the color. I see now. So you kind of have to think where the green is what's going to stay white. Okay? So if I'm going to use a color, the church is going to be a lot that color. So let's go first with our trees. Should I do peppermint leaf or mossy forest? And yeah, I'm not going to paint the board this time. But whatever color I do the church, it's going to, like, the church is going to be that color. So if I wanted the church white, you're right. I would need to do, paint the background. But I'm kind of liking the idea of making it more colorful. If I did eclipse for the church, that is a pretty dark blue. Yeah. Peppermint for the green. Okay. I had to look at the stencil, and I'm trying to think if I've seen anybody do this on a white background. I don't think I have. I think I've only seen it on a black background, which would be pretty. So I have cool gray. I can do the snowflakes because I don't think I have silver in a paste. I have it in ink. But I do have gold that I can do for the letters. So What do we think about church, trees, snowflakes, and words? I think I'm going to try it. Like I said, I can always just erase and start over if I feel like it. All right, let's get... And the thing is, if you don't like how I end up doing it, you can get it and do it however you want. I'm going to get some paintbrush squeegees though, and some regular, what is that? Some regular squeegees. All right, 3's probably good. This is big. And I don't know, I might not have that on there perfectly straight, but I think it's okay. So let's check. I have not used Eclipse in a while. Oh, it looks good. So Eclipse will be the church. Cool gray. Ooh, needs some water. Distilled water only. Thank you. I agree, Lori. You may not prefer the colors, but it's not going to look bad. I kind of was just planning on doing it all black, but now I'm realizing my whole church would have been black. All right, I think Peppermint Leaf needs water too, a little bit. Thank you, Sally. I hope you guys don't get upset when I ask your opinion and then I don't do what you say. Ooh. So we have lots of great stencils. I have ordered the new snow globe one and the surface that goes with it. I have ordered the surface that the surface is. There's a set of 3 nutcracker shapes, shelf sitters like this one that can stand on your shelf. That goes with the nutcracker stencil. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the church first. And I'm mostly going to use a regular squeegee. I really like this Eclipse color. It's very pretty. It's a nice, dark, kind of navy blue. Okay, so now here is where I may switch to a paintbrush squeegee because it's right up against the trees. And I want my trees to be green, not blue. Go figure, right? So the snow that's on the ground, I will use the gray for that as well. Okay, let's quick switch to a squeegee here, paintbrush squeegee, I mean. That way we can better control where we put the color blue. Okay. So there's our church in Eclipse. Let's do our trees next. I hope this turns out using the green. Hopefully they'll look like green trees with some snow on them. Hi, Kelly. Can move a little quicker now with a regular squeegee. All right, there's our trees. I'm just going to turn this around. I want to move a little quickly. I'm going to do our snow with gray. That's what I love about these stencils is you can use them over and over and you can do it differently every single time to get a different result. Okay, a little bit of snow down here on the ground. And then we'll do our words. And then the best part, I haven't used these words in a while, the peel and reveal. To see how it turns out. Gold for our words. Come all. All right, are we ready? I hope it turns out good. Okay, I'm going to turn it to you and peel it this way. Here we go. Wow! What do you guys think? I love how it turned out. I love it. Isn't it so amazing? Now I may clean my stencil and lay it back down if I want to get some more snow here and here, because you can definitely tell the image, like the snow stopped right there. I think I will fill it in. Oh my goodness, you guys, this, I love Eclipse for the church. Eclipse. So pretty. The trees, peppermint leaf, and I was right. They look like green trees with snow sitting on them, don't they? And then I used cool gray for the snow up top and on the ground. And gold, glittering gold. Thank you. Oh, it turned out so nice. I don't know that I'll color in the windows. What do you guys think? I kind of like it like this. Hi, Peggy. Thank you. So pretty. The other thing I could do, once I add some more snow, and literally I'm just going to lay the top part of the stencil down and just put some snow on the edge, the little circles. See, your vision is beautiful. Thank you, Patricia. The other thing I could do, I could leave it like this, or I could take some of the gold and frame around. That is a personal choice. I really like the simplicity of this. I think it's gorgeous. But you could frame it out with a little bit of chalk paste around the edges. Yeah, I agree. I'm not going to color in the windows. I think this is so pretty. Thank you guys so much for helping me decide and kind of talk through what colors to use and such. I'm very excited. And that, once we decided, I got a little bit of paste on the side here. Once we decided on the colors, the actual doing the stencil did not take very much time at all. So that is my Magnolia Monday project. I'm so excited. I will post a picture here once, probably tomorrow, because I'm going to go clean my stencil and let it dry. Add some more snow on the two sides, and then I'll decide if I'm going to, got some gray down there. Must have touched it. I'll decide if I'm going to frame it out with gold. I know the detail in these stencils is amazing. You do just kind of have to get used to, when you put the stencil down, where you see your surface through is where your chalk paste is going to go. Because in my mind, I was thinking at first that I was just going to get the outline of the church in the color. But it's the opposite, right? The outline is what stayed white. So I love it. I think this is beautiful. I have seen it in white on a black surface as well. Christina, it was so good to see you. I know this is late for you. Yeah, thank you. So I am going to cut this off. I mean, we did a project. Thank you guys for helping me with this. Keep watching my Facebook page for some reels using some of the new stencils as well. And I will be uploading them here as shorts, YouTube short videos as well. But follow me on Facebook as well for more crafting videos. Oh, could you, I don't know if I could add more trees. I don't know. I'll have to play with the stencil and see what I can do. But thank you guys so much. And I will be back on Wednesday for Wood Kit Wednesday. It'll be our last one of the month. So it's going to be the craft with me, where some people have ordered the kits that I'm going to do, and they'll be watching from above so they can kind of get a bird's eye view, but you can watch just like this. We're going to be making some Christmas signs for the beaded frame that has 4 square spaces for some projects. All right. Thanks so much, guys. Take care.